I am a C. I am a CH. I am a CHRISTIAN. And I have CHRIST in my HEART. And I will LIVEETERNITY. I am a C. Hey. I am a CH. What? I am a CHRISTIAN. Every Christian. And I have CHRIST. You know what? I miss church. I don't know about you because many of you didn't. I'm not judging. Look at me. I ain't got my robe on, so I ain't no judge. But I believe many of you have been getting your praise and worship at Pillow Bedside Baptist Ministries. And while that is understandable because it is a Panasonic outside, before the Panasonic, you wasn't going like that anyways, okay? And I'm not going to front like I was either. But I miss it. I miss going to church. I miss praise and worship. I be having praise and worship. Okay. We're slip sliding right into it. We're not even like, did you even strap your Velcro skates on before I just started ramshacking you? Okay. You are tuned in to an all new special love edition of A Seat at the Table podcast with your host, Gail. Yeah, that's me, giving you this voice because, well, I feel like it. So I know what day it is. Yes. You know what? Since you guys so badly want to acknowledge the love day, get up and go ahead and in honor of this week's hero, Apryl Jones, pat your puss like Apryl Jones. Okay. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. Most of all, though, you can find us here every week. Oh, my God. Chloe, Kim, Courtney, Kylie, Kendall, how are you? Oh, I miss you so much. Yes. It's like, if we didn't have this, what would we have? What would we do? Where would we be? Would our friendship even thrive? I don't know. But at least we have now. So for the next hour, strap on your shake and go wig and go ahead and tighten up that leopard robe. And this is going to be a wang dang doodle of a time. Oh, and if you have a little brownies for your brownies, go ahead and have some of that too. I have some coffee. So happy Sunday. I refuse to acknowledge anything else. Oh, today is my sister's birthday. She is half a century years old. I love saying half a century as opposed to 50. Half a century just sounds older. It sounds older and wiser. It sounds like black and white pictures and like, I don't know. It just sounds older. So happy half a century to you. Oh my goodness. So how are you? How was your week? How you doing? How's work? How's everything? How's your love life? That's great. Oh, you don't have to ask me how my love life is because I don't have one. You'll be happy to know, though, that your girl did get a little deek this week, okay? A little diptyque, okay? Now, as I swipe my imaginary bang to the side, I would like to celebrate this, but can we celebrate the moments that aren't that good? Can we not count those, please? That's what I'm saying. Like, all right. To me, if the sex is bad, I don't feel like I should count it. And that sounds completely disrespectful. But like, okay, how do I explain this? For women, the engagement, the act oftentimes becomes a mental acrobat kind of thing, because once you realize that it's not going to be mind-blowing sex, and you have to kind of come to terms with what this is going to be. So are you going to give? Is it going to give performance? Are you going to, or are you going to just, or are you just going to like file your fingernails and look at this nigga like, I don't know, like weebles wobble, but they don't fall down, nigga. I don't know. I prefer not to count the ones that aren't good. The sexual experiences that just don't really, no pun intended, but rise to the occasion, if you will. I just feel like, here's what's odd about that. Think about all of the sexual experiences that you had that were just a little lackluster. Bad, if you will. The bad ones in particular. Think about why they were bad. Were they bad because it was like, he brought a butter knife to a sword fight? Was it bad because, it was like you expected a movie and all you got was a bunch of previews? Was it like, why? Was it that you couldn't mentally connect? Was it that you knew that this person just wasn't? Listen. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Nothing is worse than feeling, I don't know. Like, I can only imagine that if you are in a sexual experience that it feels as though the person doesn't even want to engage with you truly. Like, they're doing it and their body is physically responding to you, but you know that they are not mentally or emotionally there with you. I don't know. It feels so dirty. That's not what happened to me. Like, for me, it was just, what it was for me? I think that number one, I know that this person is not somebody that I should be engaging with. And I think the other part of that is like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if I'm not here for I don't know. I feel like niggas need to be upfront. Like, are we fucking okay, so not every sexual encounter is going to be like blow my back out, but like what we finna do? Cause like, if we not in it for the same kind of fuck, then like, I don't know. I feel like it's a waste of time. I do go on. Well, I will be spending this self-care Sunday celebrating my sissy poo. And, well, she's in Mexico, so what the fuck. And also celebrating myself with an episode of Self-Care Sundays right here in my very own house. Speaking of episodes and Self-Care Sunday, doesn't that put you in the framework and the mind of Issa Rae and our very own, the City Girls? Well, it turns out that Variety reported this week that Issa Rae will be signing on to co-produce some work, I believe a comedy that will be featured on HBO Max, said to be produced by the City Girls. Now, I don't believe that there is much more information behind what we should expect. But I'm sure that it'll be funny nonetheless. And I'm really glad that these ladies are working together. Now, apparently, what we do know is that the show will be it's going to be a comedy series called Rap Shit. And it'll follow two high school friends from Miami who reunite to form a rap group, very much in the minds of the City Girls. Now, casting is reportedly already underway, and the production of the show is said to start this summer. Now, Issa Rae, who will be ending, this is going to be the last season of her much celebrated show, Insecure, which currently runs on HBO. This is the last season of that, and she's said to be working on a number of projects, which hopefully also includes her working with Jasmine Sullivan on producing an actual screen adaptation to Jasmine's new EP, Hotel. So I look forward to that. So this week was also Young Miami's birthday. Now, listen, first of all, I love down the city girls, love them down. I remember first discovering them through Chad Ochocinco Wanted Me, following him on Instagram. And I would say probably about, oh my God, years ago, I can remember him and his daughters like rapping a song in their car. And I was like, wow, what is that song? It sounds catchy. And I looked it up, and it was a group that only had mixtapes, city girls out of Miami. And I'm glad to, they've had some fumbles along the way. But I'm glad to see that they are cruising into their success as they should be. But Young Miami celebrated her birthday this week in Jamaica, and that body is fixed, bitch. That body, fix that face. That body is fixed, okay? Like, these young girls, like, I wonder what this is going to do for just like evolution of, and this is going to sound crazy, but I wonder what this is going to do for just like evolution of man. Like, man evolves physically through the ages, and to see that we have now evolved to a place of where we are physically enhancing our love portals and our our asses and our lips and our breasts. And like, we're doing all of this, like we are like literally animatizing ourselves. And like, what is this going to do for the evolution of man? Like in terms of bodies, because it is not just gender specific. Men and women are doing it. They are blowing up their bodies. And I'm not one of those people that's going to be like, oh no, what you doing to your body? Like, you need to keep your body the way. Listen, I believe that everyone has to answer to their own maker. You and I do not serve the same God, and that is no shade, no tea, but we don't. You know what I mean? Like, so whatever you do with yourself is what you do with yourself. I have the right to my opinion. That should not stop you, and you shouldn't even feel the need to respond, because my opinion ain't your business either. Your business is what you choose to do to yourself and for yourself. But everybody has opinions, and just like asses, they all stink, but we all have them. But these girls, all of y'all, like the girls and the guys, y'all are just really getting y'all bodies fixed, and some of it is so tasteful to me, like that's, I guess if I have to have an opinion about it, I love the tasteful work. I love the girls who have a nice, like, I'm not going to do these stiff upper breasts. You know what I mean? Like these things that just like it looks like stiff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think like the stiff boobs and the hard butt with the weird butt to thigh ratio is weird for me. I think the stomach with the like newly placed belly button and like the hardcore sculpting out